City of ruined palaces. It lies at an elevation of 2079 feet above sea level in the Vindhya range, an hour drive from Indore. Rulers brought rare species of baobab trees, apparently among the most ancient trees on earth. Its fruit tastes like tamarind but have this incredible zinc and saltiness. Located almost at the center of India, Mandu has played a leading role in shaping the history of the country. You are on Love the World with Kamal Patel. The royal complex itself is much bigger than Acropolis in Greece. Stone in its grandest scale, form, and geometrical patterns to domes, buttresses, and arches. Architecture of impressive dynamics proclaiming royalties even today. Jahaj Mahal is a ship-like palace as it is on the narrow strip of land between the waters of the Munj and Kapur tanks. Imagine you were invited here and camphor lamps are burning all around. Attar fountains are dispersing the aroma in the campus. Music is played from the floating platforms around, beautiful women dancing to its tune. You bathing in from one pool to another. This place can unmistakably be the best example of water harvesting and leisure. Water from the terrace drained down through variety of beautiful stone channels to underground water tanks. It is hard to imagine many of the buildings here were up to 7 stories. Hindola Mahal, the swing hall, originally had a massive vaulted roof up to 3rd floor. The side walls are strengthened with massive sloping buttresses, which has given the name to the building. The impressive Indo-Islamic buildings with central courtyard enclosed by colonnade around are reminiscent of Jain style. Well before we heard the name called Spa. This complex, which is larger than Acropolis, is found to be the most ancient and biggest spa. Look at the size and type of water bodies, from man-made lakes on both sides to the pools for different therapies, including the infinity pool. Mandu is thought to have been founded in the 6th century CE by an individual named Munjadeva. It was ruled for a time by the Parmars and Rajputs until they were defeated in the early 14th century by Muslim invaders, followed by Marathas and the Pawars. In short, it was ruled by several dynasties over centuries. Mandu became famous as the 14th and the 15th century capital of the Muslim Malwa kingdom. During that era, city reached its zenith of trade and luxury. It declined with the advent of the Mughals. The blue tile still picks out to allow our imagination about the city's colorful beauty. Rupmati Pavilion has undergone few stages of construction in different periods. On the terrace, there are pavilions crowned with hemispherical domes fluted both outside and inside. It is said that Rupmati came here daily after deep in Rewa Lake near Baj Bahadur Palace. A view of river Narbada is seen from here on a clear sunny day. With a natural fortification coupled with an amazing undulating landscape have made Mandu a favorite citadel for many a ruler, spanning over 1,000 of years. The eastern, southern and northern side of Mandu Plateau is separated from the main Malwa Plateau by a deep ravine named Khakrako. To me, Mandu used to have the world's biggest spa. Definitely, Mandu is the hidden jewel of India. Keep traveling, friends. Love the world.